All right, here. Today I'm going to review and go over today's NASCAR Cup Series race at the Homestead Miami Speedway. It was a really exciting race, so let's get started.
Ryan Priest, and you're watching William Blackwell on YouTube.
Wow. How about that race? That race has met all of my expectations, and I'm shocked. You can obviously see the top 10 right there. But let's start off with the green flag. The green flag today was supposed to be led by Denny Hamlin, but he did have an unapproved adjustment prior to the green flag, so the 11 car had to start from the rear of the field. So it promoted the 22 car of Joey Logano to the pole position and Christopher Bell to his outside. Logano did not choose which lane he wanted to start it in, and that's a rule from NASCAR. If the initial pole sitter has to go to the rear, you cannot choose your lane. And yeah, Logano started on the inside and Christopher Bell outside. But Logano, when the green flag dropped, he took the lead. But his teammate, though, Brad Keselowski, stormed past him and took the lead. And the competition caution was at lap 25, if I'm not mistaken. And Keselowski was the leader at the time. Shortly after they restarted, following this competition caution, we saw a lot of players in the mix. We saw the 34 car Michael McDowell running 14th. That was pretty good for a front row car. His teammate is running 26 every weekend. Anthony Alfredo, he's having a rough going. But yeah, McDowell outperforming his teammates. And then he had a 47 car of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in the top 5. And then he had Chris Buescher. He was running 3rd, got to 2nd, and eventually passed Brad Keselowski in the 2 car for the lead. And Buescher didn't look back. He led most of stage 1 and hit a late caution. And he battled out and held off Truex to win stage 1. And that was big. And at this point in time, I'm pretty sure a lot of us fans were speculating, how big would it be to see the 17 car go to victory lane? But stage 2, us NASCAR fans were due for a rude awakening. Chris Buescher was pretty fast early on, but as the run went on, he went backwards, and Truex took over, and he was leading lots of laps. And then towards the end of stage 2, we had the 7 car of Corey LaJoie blow up, and it brought out the caution, and everybody went down pit road, or at least some cars did, and it restarted with 1 to go. And you had the 11 car of Denny Hamlin and the 19 car of Martin Truex Jr. battling out for the stage win off of turn 4. The 11 car didn't do too much or think too much about the 19 car to his outside and ran him up the track and pretty much ruined both of their chances of winning stage 2 and opened up the door for the young driver of the 24 car, William Byron. Byron won stage 2. Stage 3 started. There was a lot of speculation going on. Can anyone stop Martin Truex Jr.? He was fast. Obviously, stage 3 started. The 24 car took over and ran away with the lead. Kyle Larson was running 2nd. And then Tyler Reddick, towards the end of the run, somehow found something. He was 12 seconds behind, around 15 laps to go. And then finished the race in 2nd place, only like 3.5 seconds behind. One thing that surprised me here, correct me if I'm wrong here, but every year NASCAR goes to Homestead. And every year when they race at Homestead, a top line usually prevails, and that's where the faster cars are. And they run that line for majority of the race. But today, we didn't see much of that, surprisingly. That's my opinion. The 8 car, the 5 car were pretty much the only cars that were running that for most of the race. A lot of them got on at the end, but man, I was kind of surprised to see like just a few cars, a handful of cars running the top for most of the race, because that was pretty much the fast line around the track. And you saw what Tyler Reddick did at the end. But yeah, Tyler Reddick finished runner-up to William Byron. This is a big win for William Byron. For one, he's now locked into the playoffs. But 2, this is his first win with his new crew chief, Rudy Fugle. And this is not a super speedway race. Super speedway races, anybody can win. This is a 1.5 miles, so he shut up a lot of haters and doubters, if you will. But yes, William Byron is now officially in the 2021 NASCAR Cup Series playoffs. But all y'all viewing this video, What would y'all have thought if I told you the NASCAR 2021 season would start off with a Michael McDowell Daytona 500 victory, Christopher Bell, a great short track racer, winning at the Daytona Road Course, and William Byron winning at Homestead? All I'm saying is y'all would have thought I was crazy. NASCAR is off to a crazy start in 2021. Next week they go to Las Vegas, and I expect the Penske cars to be up front. Matt the DiBenedetto, he's not a Penske car, but he races some of their equipment. That's someone to keep an eye on. He's having a rough going here in 2021. Maybe he turns a page next week. Stay tuned. But everybody, though, remember to please like and subscribe and comment down below what you think about the race. I thought it was pretty interesting. Peace.